Look at this. Larry Ellison, worth $157 billion. His tax bill? Zero. You made $60,000? You paid $12,000 in taxes. He made billions, paid nothing. This isn't tax evasion, it's perfectly legal. It's a three-word strategy used by every billionaire in America. Buy, borrow, die. I'm US Cheat Code. I find the system hacks the wealthy use. Today we break down how they pay zero, and what version you can actually use. Let's crack the code. In 1913, America created the income tax. Here's the key. They defined income as money you earn from working. You work? That's income. Gets taxed. But there was another category they didn't call income: assets. If you own stock and it doubles in value, not income, not yet. If you own a building that appreciates, not income, not yet. Only when you sell. The ultra-wealthy figured this out immediately. Carnegie, Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan. They stopped taking salaries. They took stock instead. Paycheck? Gets taxed the day you earn it. Stock growth? Only taxed when you sell it. By the 1950s, income tax rates hit 90% for top earners. So the wealthy restructured everything around assets. CEOs stopped taking million-dollar salaries. They took stock options instead. A CEO reports $50,000 in salary. Owns $50 million in stock. Which one gets taxed? Only the salary. The $50 million in stock? Invisible to the IRS until he sells. Which brings us to Larry Ellison. Built Oracle from nothing, became the fifth richest person alive. His fortune? 99% Oracle stock. His salary? $1. He didn't break the system. He just read the blueprint better than you did. And then took it 3 steps further. This is the strategy. 3 words. Buy, borrow, die. Step 1. Buy assets, never sell. When Oracle went public in 1986, Ellison's stake was worth $10 million. Today, over $100 billion. The gain, $99,990 million. Tax paid on that gain? 0. Why? He never sold the stock. The wealth is real, but to the IRS, it doesn't exist. It's called unrealized gains. When you work, earn $5,000, taxed immediately, keep $3,800. When his stock grows, gains $5 billion, not taxed, keeps $5 billion. Same wealth increase, different rules. But here's the problem. If he never sells, how does he buy that island? Step 2. Borrow, live tax-free. Larry Ellison doesn't sell his stock. He borrows against it. He owns $100 billion in Oracle stock. Goes to a private bank, says, I need $500 million, I'll use my stock as collateral. Bank says, done, 2% interest. Now he has $500 million in cash. And here's the glitch. Loans aren't taxable. When you borrow money, the IRS doesn't count it as income. You have to pay it back, right? So Larry takes that $500 million. Buys the island, the yachts, the mansions. Pays 0 income tax. Because it's not income, it's a loan. You might think, I have a mortgage. That's a loan, I still pay taxes. Right, but you're borrowing to buy an asset. He's borrowing against an asset he already owns. Different game, different rules. Your taxes, salary $80,000, tax $18,000. His taxes, salary $1, loan $500 million, not taxable, tax 0. But wait, don't loans get paid back? Step 3. Die. Erase the tax bill forever. When Ellison dies, his heirs inherit his stock. And here's the magic trick. Step up in basis. Say Ellison bought Oracle stock at $10 per share in 1986. Today it's worth $1,000 per share. Normal logic. His kids inherit it and owe taxes on the $990 gain, right? Wrong. The step up in basis rule says, when you inherit stock, the cost basis resets to current market value. Ellison's original cost, $10 per share. Value when he dies, $1,000 per share. What IRS says his kids paid, $1,000 per share. The $990 gain? Erased, gone, never taxed. The full cycle. 1. Buy assets that grow, never sell. 2. Borrow against them to live, not taxable. 3. Die and pass them on, tax resets to 0. Buy, borrow, die. The wealthiest people in America pay almost no income tax. Not because they cheat, because the rules were written for them. It's not just Ellison. Elon Musk wealth grew $13.9 billion, paid 3.27% tax rate. You pay 22%. Jeff Bezos, 2007, wealth up $3.8 billion, paid 0 taxes. Claimed a $4,000 child tax credit. Warren Buffett, I pay a lower tax rate than my secretary. He wasn't joking. This isn't a few bad apples. This is the system working exactly as designed. Why does the system allow this? 3 levels deep. Level 1, the tax code taxes work, not wealth. When you work, you get taxed. When your assets grow, you don't. Himes Level 2, the people who wrote the rules owned assets, not just paychecks. In 1913, Congress wasn't factory workers. They were landowners, businessmen. They wanted to tax labor, not their own wealth. So they built in the loophole. Income gets taxed. Asset appreciation, that's not income. Level 3, the system rewards those who can afford to keep it broken. In 2023, the finance industry spent $2.9 billion lobbying Congress. $8 million per day. What were they lobbying for? Keep the step-up in basis rule. Block wealth taxes. Preserve the loan loophole. The loop. 1. Billionaires avoid taxes using these rules. 2. Use saved money to fund campaigns. 3. Politicians protect the rules. 4. Repeat. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. In 1980, the top 1% owned 10% of America's wealth. Today, 32%. Larry Ellison isn't the villain. He's playing the game we designed. You can't buy, borrow, die. But you can do this. You don't have $100 billion in stock. But you can use the same logic on your scale. Action 1. Open a Roth IRA. It's not tax-free loans. But it is tax-free growth. Max it out. Let it compound for 30 years. That's your version of never pay taxes on growth. Action 2. Demand they close the loopholes. The step-up in basis rule can be changed. Call your representatives. Support wealth tax proposals. Action 3. Teach someone else. Share this. Make them see how the system works. That's how we level the playing field. The tax code is perfectly designed. Just not for you. Now you know the cheat code they use. The question is, will you keep playing by their rules? Or will you demand a different game? I'm US Cheat Code. I'll be back with another system hack soon.